What's going on, everyone? Ash here, and I have to admit, I'm in a very, shall we say, crafty mood today. And that's because I've been busy scouring the demo version of Yoshi's Crafted World, unexpectedly released right after the February 13th Nintendo Direct, for what has turned out to be a significant number of fun Easter eggs and clever references to other Nintendo games. There are two references that are decidedly more interesting than the rest, so I'll be covering those first. After that, I'll round up some of the more minor Easter eggs that can be seen in the demo before wrapping things up. And with that, let's flutter jump right in. The first of the more eye-opening references that many folks are likely to spot is this carton of Moo Moo Meadows milk. This, of course, is a reference to the Mario Kart track of the same name, which first debuted in Mario Kart Wii before returning in remade form for Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. With Moo Moo Meadows now entering the fray, it would appear that Lon Lon Ranch and Romani Ranch now have fresh competition in the cutthroat world of Nintendo-branded milk production. Let's hope Malin and Crimea have been keeping their cows in tip-top shape. Moving on, the second of the demo version's two deeper-cut references is this box of ring-shaped Yoster cookies, which, based on their name, could only have come from one place, Yoster Isle, one of the many locations Mario and his party adventure to in the Super NES classic Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Does this suggest the return of the fan-favorite Boshi as an unlockable playable character in Yoshi's Crafted World? Definitely not, but our hearts can't help but race at the mere thought. Now to get into some of the more minor Easter eggs that can be found in the demo version of Yoshi's Crafted World. First up is this drawing of the tulip gimmick from Yoshi's first ever solo adventure, Yoshi's Island. In that game, these red floating flowers would spit out 8 time-restoring stars when satiated with an egg or a spit-up enemy. Tulips would later go on to reappear in future games in the series, specifically Yoshi's Island DS and Yoshi's New Island. It's also worth noting that it was our very own Derek who originally noticed and called out this reference in his fantastic analysis of the Yoshi's Crafted World gameplay trailer that debuted in the September 2018 Nintendo Direct. So if you're experiencing a little tulip deja vu, that might be why. Next up, we have two variations on a truly iconic reference. First, we have this sign reading "Handle with Care," in which we can clearly see two hands holding up a tried-and-true question mark block from Super Mario Bros. But that's not the only place where the classic question mark block shows up. It also appears in confectionery form on the side of this box of caramel block candies. So if the instruction manual for the original Super Mario Bros. Tells us that the Mushroom Kingdom's many bricks and, yes, question mark blocks are all toads that have been transformed by Bowser's magic, what does that make these caramel blocks? Frankly, I think I'd rather not know. As we near the end of our Easter egg-laden journey through the Yoshi's Crafted World demo version, let's take a look at an obscure character likeness we're not quite sure is intentional, but is worth calling attention to all the same. See the character on this box of jelly beans? It very much reminds us of Starlo, the sassy star sprite who debuted in Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story and later returned to accompany the brothers Mario in their Dream Team and Paper Jam adventures. Now, Starlo doesn't wear a red bow, or any bow for that matter, but the way the eyelashes are drawn on both characters is a close match. As we said, this may be a completely unintentional coincidence, but the overall likeness is too similar to completely rule out the possibility of a low-key reference to Starlo. That's the last of the various references and Easter eggs we've been able to find in the Yoshi's Crafted World demo version, but we're not quite done here. That's because there's one more curiosity we discovered during our sleuthing that we think must be a reference to something, but we're not sure what. Check out this oddly conspicuous barcode here. Or rather, not the barcode itself, but the string of numbers beneath it, which appears to read 0912127080_1. There's also what seems to be a lowercase letter b to the left of these numbers. What's it all mean? Well, try as we might, we just don't know. The first group of numbers seems like it could be suggestive of the date September 12, 2012, and perhaps the B-like character to the left of them stands for birthday. So maybe it's the birth date of someone on the development team over at Good Feel? That wouldn't explain the right-hand segment of numbers though, and we researched the aforementioned date to see if it's associated with any major releases or other happenings related to Nintendo or Good Feel. But as far as we can tell, it isn't. So now we turn to you, our beloved fans. Do you think you've discovered the meaning of these numbers? And even if you haven't, perhaps you've noticed another Easter egg or reference in the Yoshi's Crafted World demo version that we missed in this video? Either way, make sure to post in the comments below and let us know what you've discovered. And with that, we're pretty much done here. As always, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and follow us on social media using the links in the video description below. In the meantime, keep it on GameXplain for more on Yoshi's Crafted World, the Nintendo Switch, and all things gaming.